And you said what's the overall
How do you measure?
How do you measure success?
Yeah.
How do you measure a good campaign? And this is kind of hard to answer, right?
I don't know.
What's
Can
your goal,
be.
right?
I was going to say, it's not hard when we go back to where we started on all of this, the strategy, and you start with the goal. Yes, figuring out if the metrics are working is difficult when you don't know what you're looking for, if you don't have a goal. If you have a goal, then there's some baseline numbers that you might want to, that you'll try to measure against, the same way that we have like general open rates that we did before and things like that. But as far as the goal, it's like if visibility is your goal, getting in front of people is your goal, then a ton of views and clicks might be successful.
Right, so
if you're trying to get people to fill out the
Which one are
landing
you looking
page.
for is what it comes down to.
Well, if you're trying to enroll people in a master class, then you're going to want to gauge your success on how many people you enroll, and maybe the cost per enrollment will end up being your KPI.
Good call. So most people just track conversions, right? So like, how many people did I get to convert on that landing page?
Mm-hmm.
I think not enough people, sometimes clients, don't see the value in the actual impressions that you've reached to, because if you don't have a good ad, Facebook won't serve it. I'm talking strictly Facebook right now. If you didn't take the time to create an ad that's worth putting in front of people, they will just not serve it to your audience. They will then serve it for a way more amount of money. So you need to look at a couple factors. And one is your cost per click. So even though people aren't converting, how much are you paying to get people to click onto that page? Because that really tells you, and I'm just talking the ad, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the ad might be doing great, right? But then maybe the landing page is the problem. So if we're just talking the ad, you really got to look at that cost per click. And that's kind of my Bible. If I'm not getting a lot of people to this landing page, the ad is wrong. And I need to redo my job. Another thing is the frequency. This is kind of scatterbrained, I'm sorry, but I don't think enough people look at the frequency, and it will show you on one of the columns, you're 1 point something usually. If you are under 1 point, you are a king, because you have created a master audience. And what that means is, 1 means everyone has seen it, right? In your audience, technically. If you're at 2, that means everyone has seen it twice, which isn't a bad thing, but it means you're not getting in front of enough people, I don't think, because to serve it again is what remarketing's for.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think on that? Or was that just a slur of words that did not make sense?
It makes sense. There are a lot of things we could touch on there. But to your point about the everybody seeing it and remarketing, I'm just gonna grab onto that last thing that you said. When you are remarketing, say we're sending an ad out again for enrolling for the free masterclass or webinar that we're talking about that's going to eventually lead to selling our online course. There could be a number of people who saw it and it didn't grab them. So this is a great opportunity to test some different types of ads to see if you can get more enrollment, which we've done that a lot for clients as well. We've seen pretty good success with webinar enrollment.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we would have to go back and look at some of those specifics of how many different things that we tried and how many, did it increase the second ad and things like that, because you do end up honing in on things a little bit based on those numbers that you're seeing in the cost per click and stuff.
True.